Hi everyone, it's Lourdes Galang from the PhilippineProperties.com. So today I will be discussing with you a detailed project presentation of one of the projects that we have at Filigree. It's the Bristol at Parkway Place, which offers the height of life and the mark of sophistication. Now, this is an architect's perspective of how the Bristol at Parkway Place will look like once it's built. Now, what is Bristol at Parkway Place? It actually signifies the height of life and the mark of sophistication. Now, Bristol at Parkway Place is a 40-story residential condominium unit. The architect of record is Casas Plus Architects, and the international architecture consultant is Architecture International. The landscape consultant is Criaris Environmental Design, and the interior design is by Hirsch Bedner Associates. Now, where is Bristol at Parkway Place located? So this is the location map of Bristol at Parkway Place. The address is at Parkway Avenue, corner Corporate Avenue, Philinvest City, Alabang, Muntinlupa City. So it's within Philinvest City, and as you can see, it's very accessible with South Luzon Expressway as well as Alabang Zapote Road. And it's approximately 0.15 kilometers away from Festival Mall and approximately 0.6 kilometers away from Asian Hospital. Now, why would you choose this location? Or if you're looking at it as an investment, why would your future renters or future tenants would choose this location? Let's have a closer look at where Bristol Parkway Place is located. So this is where Bristol Parkway Place is located. It's very near Festival Supermall Alabang. So if they wanted to groceries, do some shopping, or eat at fine dining restaurants, they could do that at Festival Supermall Alabang. And then if you're actually wondering how it would be easy for them to go here to your place, the transportation, it's very near Alabang Terminal as well as the South Station Transport Hub. So if they're coming from Makati, Manila, Ortigas, or Quezon City, or even from Laguna, Cavite, or Batangas, we all have the transportation available at the South Station Transport Hub. So it would be very convenient for your future tenants or you yourself if you would plan to commute going to this place. Now let's have a look how many minutes will it take you going to Makati if you decide to live at Bristol at Parkway Place or for your future tenants or future renters. So via Metro Manila Skyway, it will take you 36 minutes. And if there are traffic, like, as you can see, there are red indicators that there is traffic on those area, then, it will take you 36 minutes via Skyway. And then via South Luzon Expressway, it will take you 39 minutes. And then if you're planning to go to Nuvali, Santa Rosa, Laguna, if you want to do some outside activities or go shopping there, if you take the South Luzon Expressway, it will just take you 42 minutes. And as you can see, there are no red signs or indicators that there's traffic going there. So, it's just going to take you 42 minutes. But if there will be traffic, then maybe up to an hour, the least or the maximum that it will take you to go to Nuvali. And then if you're going to Fort BGC, then it will take you 43 minutes if you will use South Luzon Expressway, and then 49 minutes if you use Skyway exit. And as you can see, there are red indicators there showing that there is traffic within that area. But, 43 minutes and 49 minutes of travel time is still, a very accessible from your area at Bristol Parkway Place. And then if you're going to Batangas, like, for leisure or if you want to go outing with your family and friends and have some vacation there, it will only take you 1 hour and 5 minutes via South Luzon Expressway. Okay? And as you can see, there are no traffics there, so it's a good indication that you could go to Batangas traffic-free. Now, if you're planning to go to Las Piñas, you could take the Alabang Zapote Road. It will take you 30 minutes. Or you could use via Commerce Avenue and Alabang Zapote Road, which is 33 minutes. And, there's traffic indication in what I'm seeing in this map. And obviously, it really depends on, the traffic as well as how fast you drive if you want to go to a different place. But coming from Bristol at Parkway Place, it's very accessible to go to Las Piñas. And then if you're going to Cavite, there are 3 routes that you could actually choose from. So you could use via the Anghari Road, which will take you 1 hour and 26 minutes. And then you could use via Governor's Drive, which will take you 1 hour and 29 minutes. And then via the Anghari Road and Governor's Drive in combination, it will take you 1 hour and 41 minutes. So it's up to you which route would you choose in going to Cavite. And then, if you're going to the airport, specifically at NAIA Terminal 3, you could use a Skyway exit, which will just take you 30 minutes, and then via South Luzon Expressway, which will take you 44 minutes. So even if there's traffic, as you can see with the red indication there that there's traffic in that area, still for 32 minutes that you will be at the airport, then that's really really fast. Now, you might be thinking, where can you or your possible tenants go? And what kind of lifestyle you or your future tenants can have in the South? So, for a person who has not lived in the South, or you're just in the point of deciding whether to choose North or South, then I would like to show you what, possible things you could actually enjoy if you decide to live in the South, or your future tenants or renters might experience or enjoy if they will choose your place to stay with, like for staycation or for a business trip, or whatever the reason may be, that they need to stay in the South. So they will get to experience leisure, pleasure, and luxury all at the same time. So this is Philinvest City. And what is inside Philinvest City? There's Festival Mall Alabang, and inside Festival Mall Alabang, there's Shopwise. So if you're looking to do your groceries or buy things for your pantry, I would recommend going to Shopwise. This is where I go for my groceries and for any stuff that I need for my pantries, because I could really save a lot. There's a huge savings that I can have with my budget if I go to Shopwise, okay? Now, there's also Commerce Center. Like, if you value privacy, you could go to Commerce Center. There's a lot of retail shops there and fine dining restaurants. And what's good about it, it's not crowded. And you could really enjoy the privacy of the place or the privacy of the mall. And if you also want to watch cinemas, there's a cinema here in Commerce Center. And obviously, because it's not too crowded, then you would have some private time, okay, if you want to watch cinema. And the South Supermarket, an alternative place where you could do your groceries as well. We also have the Crimson Hotel located in Philinvest City. So if you want to have a staycation with your family, like, home away from your home, then you could go here at Crimson Hotel. And Acacia Hotel, like, this is good for business conferences as well, business events, business meetings. And also, like, if you want to have a date with your husband or your wife or with the whole family, you could dine in here. They really have good food. Or if you also want to have a staycation. And then Vivre Hotels. Okay, so there's actually 3 hotels within Philinvest City that you could choose from for your staycation, or if there's a business meeting or business conference that you have to attend to, or you just simply want to date your husband, your wife, or your friends, or your family. And then the Northgate Cyber Zone, it's what they actually call as the Information Technology Park within Philinvest City, because of the several, BPOs and IT, because of the several BPOs and IT companies that are actually in this place. So if you want to, build your business, or if you're looking for career growth or career opportunities, then you might as well check Northgate Cyber Zone within Philinvest City. And then the Palms Country Club, if you're already a member of Palms Country Club, or if you're wanting to uh, get a membership in Palms Country Club, then you could enjoy the amenities that they have there. They have fine dining, swimming pool, business function rooms as well. So you could consider being a member of the Palms Country Club. And then the Civic Plaza, okay, there's a lot of commercial lots available in Civic Plaza, where if you plan to build your business here in Philinvest City, then you could buy one of the commercial lots that we still have available for sale, and you could enjoy, community services that are very near at Civic Plaza. And also South Station Transport Hub. We also have the South Station Transport Hub, wherein if you or your employees would actually think of commuting, then you will have an easier access of transportation, because there's a lot of buses and other transportation that would take you to Makati, Manila, EDSA, or even going to Cavite or to Batangas or to Laguna, and even, going to Las Piñas and Loton or Manila. So it would be easier for you to actually commute if you'd go to South Station Transport Hub, because all the rides that you will need to go to a specific place is almost there. There's also Toyota cars, Toyota Alabang inside Philinvest City, and Ford Alabang, Subaru Alabang, Hyundai Alabang, and we also have Wilcon Builders Depot within Philinvest City. There's also Westgate Alabang. This is also inside Philinvest City. Now, what's inside Westgate Alabang? Okay, for fine dining, we have Neil's Kitchen, there's Canin Club, there's Tus if you love Spanish food, and then Butamaru, and also Sushi Ninja. Okay, so if you love sushis, then you could visit this restaurant. And then for sports or wellness needs, we have Anytime Fitness and Fitness First, and Karada Alabang. It's actually my favorite place. I actually go here. Like if you want to have a therapeutic massage, not just a simple massage for relaxation, but to really treat your body, then you could visit Karada Alabang. It could help you relieve neck pains, shoulder pains, or body pains that you're actually having. So, yeah, it's inside Westgate Hub, and also Bella Medical Clinic for your health and beauty needs, for your skincare needs. There's also Kathy Valencia Skin Clinic, CV Skin Clinic for your skincare needs, and then there's Dental Town and Teng Roma Salon, okay, for your hair and beauty needs. Okay, so for lifestyle and leisure, there's the Abbas Orchard. It's a Montessori school. So if you have kids, small kids that you're planning to enroll in a Montessori, then you could check them out. It's located in Westgate, Alabang. And there's also Fun Ranch. So if during the weekends you want to have fun with your kids, then you could visit this place. And then Kona Bikes, if you're into biking, this is actually owned by Oyo Soto. And then Action Hobbies, if you're a collector. And there's also Audi Alabang and Volvo Alabang. And this CW Home Depot. So it's like, Wilcon Builders Depot as well, like for your home needs and any stuff that you actually would need for your house. Then you could visit this place. And then there's SNR if you're a fan of SNR. I'm a fan of SNR Pizza. Or, if you love shopping at SNR, then it's located at Westgate, Alabang. And then Ashley Furniture for your furniture needs. And then East West Bank is also located in Westgate, Alabang. And Philippine Airlines, so if you want to book tickets for your travels, then you can visit Philippine Airlines in Westgate, Alabang. There's also what we call the Vista City in the south, okay? And what's inside Vista City? Okay, there's a Via Lifestyle Center, and there's a BDO Bank inside Via Lifestyle Center. There's McDonald's. Okay, I love the fries at McDonald's. There's Starbucks for coffee lovers like me. I love having Starbucks almost everywhere here in the South. Okay, I actually live in the South, and I love South, to be honest with you. So there's Racks, okay, and there's also Ace Hardware, okay, for your hardware needs at home. And then H&M, Uniqlo, and Cotton On for your shopping needs. And Mesa, if you want to eat, good Filipino foods. And then TGI Fridays. There's Mama Lou's Kitchen inside Vista City. Payless for those who are shoe lovers, who loves shopping for shoes. And then Power Books for book lovers. And then Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. Okay, Hapchan, it's, a Chinese restaurant. And I actually love their asado, I think. So there's Anytime Fitness. This is open 24 hours, 7 days a week. That's why it's called Anytime Fitness. So if you're living within this area or near a Via Lifestyle Center, like my husband and I are a member of Anytime Fitness, and we could go there in like 10 to 15 minutes. So, like at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. if we want to. It's very convenient, and you could really, have the whole gym for yourself. There's also LBC, like if you want to send someone a mail or a parcel, then there's LBC inside Evia Lifestyle Center. There's also Derma Gold, okay, for your skincare needs, and Vista Cinema if you want to watch cinemas. They've actually got good, cinemas in Evia. So there's also Molito Lifestyle Center here in the south, okay. So what's inside Molito Lifestyle Center? Okay, for fine dining, they have Barcino, Bo's Coffee, Ramen Yushu Ken. If you know Mendocoro in Makati, it's their sister company. So, for me, this this is where I've actually tasted the best ramen. Well, that's for me, okay? I'm not sure with you though, but yeah, I really like eating here because I really like the ramen. And then you also have omakase, one of our favorites as well. My kids were able to eat their sushi first time here in omakase because their sushi is really, really good. Well, that's for me as well, okay? But yeah, you could, enjoy all these fine dining restaurants here at the Molito Lifestyle Center. And then Sherman Wang's, okay, they've got good food here as well. Cuenca, I think it's a Spanish food. So if you're a fan of Spanish food, then you could try this here at Molito Lifestyle Center. Now, for your health and beauty needs, there's also Tokyo Health Link. And for beauty enhancements, there's JY Wellness. And retail shops like BMW, Pure Gold. Okay, if you do your groceries at Pure Gold, then it's inside Molito Lifestyle Center. There's also Film Life for your insurance needs. And there's Titan, which is a shoe store selling rubber shoes. And I think this is actually owned by a former Philippine basketball player. Okay. And there's also service shops like Cebuana Luwilier. And then Axe Manila. Okay. It's a school for performing arts wherein you could enroll your kids if they want to learn more about dancing or ballet, gymnast, or singing. Then it's a good place where you could enroll your kids. And then Frank Prevost, okay, it's a hair salon. And Kumon, okay, so you could also enroll your kids if you want them to learn more in math and reading or to help them with their school. And for banking services, there's BDO, Bank of Commerce, Security Bank, Metro Bank, and there's Robinson's Bank, and there's also HSBC Bank located in Molito Lifestyle Center. So all of these banks are just within Molito Lifestyle Center. Okay, so that's for your banking needs. Now let's take a look at the Madrigal Business Park, which is also located in the south, and what you could actually do here, or what they can offer you. Now for hotels, there's the B Hotel and Azumi Boutique Hotel. This is located in Madrigal Business Park. So, for staycation or for business meetings, business conferences, then you could probably choose these hotels. And for establishments like Alabang Town Center, which is my favorite go-to place, Alabang Town Center. I love going to Alabang Town Center. And Meralco, for your Meralco payments, we have PLDT Alabang in Madrigal Business Park, MIT International School. I think this is more for foreigners. Like I see a lot of Koreans actually going into this school. And then BPI Family Savings, BPI Film Life Alabang is located in Madrigal. And then there's Isuzu Alabang and Honda Cars Alabang. Now, if you go to Laguna, you might as well visit Nuvali, and it's still located in the south area. So this is what you could actually do in the valley, or what you could actually have in the valley. So for fine dining and shopping, there's Ayala Malls Solanad. And then for education, okay, there's Saver School in the valley. And then Miriam College. Okay, now for work, they have the one Evotech and two Evotech, which I think houses PPOs and other IT companies as well. And then if you want to do outdoor activities, they have bike trails available, the Camp Inn in the valley, and also a wake park and lakeside activities like my kids. Every time we go here, they like watching the koi fish. So as you can see, you could also have this lakeside activities if you plan to go to the valley, and because it's in the south, it's going to be near to your place if you plan to actually invest in this location or to actually live in this location. Now, what are the nearest schools? We have the Parifwood Rose. Okay, these are for girls, and then the Parif Southridge. Okay, these are for boys, and then San Beda College Alabang. And by the way, there's also going to be FEU Alabang inside Philinvest City, so you might consider that as well. If your kids are gonna go to college or they're going to college, then you might, consider FEU Alabang or the schools. Now, for the nearest churches in this location or here in the south, we have the CCF, Christ Commission Fellowship Church. This is where my family actually attend to. We're a member of CCF. And then we have the New Life Alabang. We also have GCF and the Feast Alabang, which is located inside Festival Mall. Okay, so you also have St. James Parish Church. And then the nearest hospital and clinic is Asian Hospital and Medical Center and Healthway Medical Clinic, which is inside ATC or Alabang Town Center. Now, what else can you do at Philinvest City? So, if all that I've shown you when it comes to the kind of lifestyle that you could enjoy and experience living here in the South or living within this location, you're still thinking, what else can I do at Philinvest City? Okay, so this is the location map of Philinvest City. Okay, so it will give you an overview of what you could actually see in Philinvest City. So there's the Westgate, the Palms Country Club, and as I've mentioned, there will be FEU Alabang inside Philinvest City. And then we have here all the hotels, all the other condo units, and the Festival Super Mall, the City Center, the Civic Drive, and the Northgate Cyber Zone. And as you can see, it's very accessible going to Laguna, to Daanghari, to Las Piñas, okay, using the South Luzon Expressway, going to the airport, to Makati. Okay, so now you're still wondering, what else can I do at Philinvest City? Now, aside from having the best lifestyle that you could have here in the South, then what you could do at Philinvest City is to build your business and grow your career. You could build your business through Parkway Corporate Center. It's a 32-story office condominium at Philinvest City where you get the advantage of having a smart and green corporate address. Now, if you've already got an existing business that offers services like IT, solutions, or you're a doctor seeing patients and you would want to have your own clinic that would cater to your customer base, which are in the south, or clients or patients that are living in the south, then you could start building your business by getting an office unit at Parkway Corporate Center. And we still have office units available, and I could actually help you on that as well. So that's one way of being able to build your business. Or you could actually invest in an office unit here at the Parkway Corporate Center. And then if you have family or friends that would be able to take advantage of renting the office unit from you, then you could earn rental income from the office unit that you will be buying from us, and then have it rented out to your family or friends who have already existing businesses, and that they could use it as their office to cater to their clients or customers. So, there's really a lot of ways where you could build your business at Parkway Corporate Center. And as your property consultant, I could actually help you with that. And I could, sit down with you and think of what, probable business you might be able to put up, if even if, you want to buy an office unit and does not have an idea yet of what kind of business you would want to have. Then I could help you with that. I could help you sit down and see what kind of business would be profitable for you if you decide to invest at Parkway Corporate Center as well. But that's one thing that you could do at Philinvest City to build your business. And then We also have the Spectrum District within Philinvest City. It's what we call the heart of the city, the economic core of the city, and it's a premier central business district because it houses office hub, and it's home to large multinational and local corporations, and it has high-rise office and residential towers within this district. And Philinvest City has become home to some of the biggest BPOs and, as I've said, major local and multinational corporations. So it's an advantage for your career growth and also for building your business. Remember, if you will build your business here, you would want to be beside local and you would want to be beside with major local and multinational corporations because you know that there will be a lot of business going on in this area or in this location. And that's the reason why the Spectrum District is called the economic core of the city, and it is a premier central business district. And we also have the Civic Plaza. Okay, the advantage of having your business in this location, if you plan to purchase a commercial lot from us in Philinvest, so we still have a few commercial lots available for sale, and if you're interested with that, I can help you with it. And you could take you make and you can make use of those commercial lots to put up your own condominium that you could sell, and then you could also put up your own office condo unit that you could have it rented for people who want to have an office space, or even sell it as well as an office unit to those who would want to buy office units. So there's a lot of potential that you could do with a commercial lot, or you could put up a mall just like the commerce center where you could have the retail spaces rented out. So there you go, you'll have rental income coming into your pocket. Now the commercial lots, okay, will enjoy community services such as fire station, police station, post office, and local government offices within this area, the Civic Plaza. So if you plan to purchase a commercial lot, you might as well consider purchasing a commercial lot within Philinvest City because, as I've said, there's a lot of business going on in here. It's very accessible. The location is really, really to your advantage. And aside from that, we also have the South Station Transport Hub, wherein your future employees or your future tenants would be able to access easier transportation going to Makati, Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, Manila, Loton, EDSA. It's a transportation that makes life easier for the commuters. And we also have the Northgate Cyber Zone. Okay, so if you're looking for career growth or if you plan to live in this location and your kids after they graduate from college are looking for career opportunities, that they could actually start within Northgate Cyber Zone. They could actually start within Northgate Cyber Zone because, as I've said, it's the information technology part, and there's a lot of companies that they could choose from in starting to build their career. So it's also called the BPO IT Park of the South. It's PEZA registered. Okay, and there are business process outsourcing companies in here, knowledge process outsourcing, education and learning. There are software and multimedia design companies. There are call centers in here, e-commerce, banking and financial services, as well as other IT support businesses. So as you can see, there's a lot of career growth that you or your kids will have in the future just within Northgate Cyber Zone. So if you plan to actually live in the South or to live in this area near Philinvest City, then you know that you could actually work here because there's a lot of work opportunities or career opportunities that you could have at Northgate Cyber Zone. Di ba, mas okay yon yung alam mo na parang within this area, pwedeng dito ka na tumira and at the same time, malapit lang din yung magiging workplace mo or where you could actually build your business or your career. Okay, so that's one thing that you have to look for when you're deciding to choose a location where you could live with your family. Also, where you could work. Kasi mas malapit ka sa workplace mo, then mas marami kang time that you will be able to enjoy with your family because you don't have to worry about the travel time, like traveling for like 1 hour, 2 hours, or if you get stuck in the traffic, like 3 hours bago ka makauwi sa bahay. And by that time, probably your kids are already sleeping, or by the time that you go out of the house to go to work, because you have to go out early dahil sa 2 hours or 3 hours na traffic going to Quezon City or to Makati or to Manila or to whichever you're gonna work with, then nasasayang yung oras, 'di ba? And hindi mo pa maaabutan na gumising yung mga anak mo, tapos pag uwi mo, hindi mo rin sila maaabutan na gising. So, yung family time, yung quality time, it also affects, the kind of lifestyle and the kind of upbringing that you will have within your family. Now, if you're looking for a property as an investment, then as you can see here, it's very strategically located. I mean, lahat ng area dito, it's very accessible going to Makati, to Manila, to EDSA, to Cavite, to Laguna, to Batangas, to Las Piñas. 'Di ba? If you will present this to your prospective buyers or even to your future tenants in the office unit or condo units that you will be buying, or even the house that you will be buying, then they would realize, yung mga future tenants mo, yung mga future uh, renters mo, and even your prospective buyers, na it's a very good location kasi marami silang makukuha na advantage in the sense na yung South Station Transport Hub, yung mga community services na malapit dito, yung mga nearest churches, nearest school, and then the kind of lifestyle that they will have. Imagine you have the Westgate Alabang, you have the Philinvest City, you have Vista City, you have Novali, which is just, gonna be near to them, like if they're having a staycation, or even for expats, 'di ba, who would want to stay here. So there's a lot of reasons for them to actually choose your place if you're going to sell this or if you're going to have your place rented out, okay? Now, aside from that, okay, I'd like to discuss with you or to share with you the Northgate Cyberzone companies that are already in the area. So we have the Convergys Philippines Corporation. We also have HSBC Bank, APAC Customer Services Incorporated, Team Asia, and Informatics College, eTelecare, Genpact, ITI Consulting Incorporated, and First Source Solutions Limited Verizon Business. Okay, now that I have shown you what kind of lifestyle you or your future tenants or renters will be able to enjoy and experience once they live in the South or you decide to live in the South, then I'm sure you have it in your mind, still thinking, why would it be a good investment? Why Bristol at Parkway Place will be a good investment for me? Okay, so before I actually discuss to you why Bristol Parkway Place would be a good investment, you have to realize or to remind yourself that for a property to be a good investment, you have to consider the location, okay, the price, the projected future developments in the area where it is located, and the community that it has, and the security, as well as the lifestyle and the accessibility where the property is located. So I would like to show you a sample case study for you to really visualize in terms of the price, okay, and the projected future developments as well that would affect the price later on if you will consider this as an investment. Okay, so let's say, for example, in our sample case study, you decided to buy a one-bedroom unit at Bristol at Parkway Place. It's a 53 square meters with one parking lot, and the total contract price is 8,599,200 pesos. Okay, now the one-bedroom unit, okay, for 2018, the total contract price is 8,599,200 pesos. And, this is the price really of a one-bedroom unit at Bristol with one parking lot, okay? Now, as I am recording this presentation, that this is the latest price, so I don't know if how much it will increase in the next coming months or by next year, but we're going to take a look at the sample case study using this total contract price. Now, by 2020, we're looking at a projected price of 10,405,032 pesos, okay? Now, your projected return on investment, if you will actually have this kind of price on 2020 for a one bedroom unit at Bristol, then your return on investment, your potential or projected return on investment from the 2018 price, if you decide to buy now, then you will have a return on your investment for the amount of 1,805,832 pesos. Now, let's say, for example, on 2025, the projected total contract price will be at 16,757,408 pesos and 9 cents. Now, the projected return on your investment on 2025 with your one bedroom unit at Bristol will be 8,158,208 pesos and 9 cents. Okay? Now, just think about it. If you decide or if you will decide to buy a one bedroom unit this year for the total contract price of 8,599,200 pesos, and then move forward to 2025 where the projected total contract price is at 16,757,408 pesos and 9 cents. Imagine it could either be your gain if you decide to invest, or it could either be your loss if you decide to, just let it go and just let this investment pass. Okay, so it's really up to you to decide whether you want to gain or to actually lose on a potential investment that would actually bring you a return of investment for the amount of 8,158,208 pesos and 9 cents. Okay, now if you're asking how did I arrive with the sample computation for the projected total contract price, then I've actually used the 10% compound annual interest rate for me to arrive with the projected return on investment. Okay, now maybe you're asking how you can earn from this investment if you will have it rented out or while you're still paying a monthly amortization if you decide to apply for a bank loan for you to be able to buy this property. So let's have a look at the sample case study that I have prepared for you. Again, I'd like to show you the sample computation for a bank loan if you decide to actually buy this and then apply for a bank loan for you to fully pay the total contract price. So still using the same computation that we have for the total contract price of 8,599,200 pesos for a one bedroom unit with one parking lot. Okay, if you will have a bank loan for 5 years with an approximate interest rate at 8%, then your monthly amortization will be 156,924 pesos and 69 cents every month. And then for a 10-year bank loan with an approximate interest rate at 10%, then your monthly amortization will be at 102,275 pesos and 16 cents per month. Okay? And then for 15 years with an approximate interest rate at 11%, your monthly amortization will be at 87,964 pesos and 42 cents per month. Okay, so given this, sample computation for your bank loan, so still with the same example that we have of one bedroom unit with one parking lot, I'm going to show you how much you only need to pay with your monthly amortization if you will have it rented out. Okay, so for a long-term rental, meaning to say you're having your place rented for a 1-year contract or minimum 6 months contract with one person, then if you're paying a monthly amortization of 87,964 pesos and 42 cents and your monthly rental is at 50,000 pesos, the amortization that you only need to shoulder will be 37,964 pesos and 42 cents. Okay, now for short-term rental, given the monthly amortization, it's still at 87,964 pesos and 42 cents, and you're having it rented for 3,000 pesos per night. And then that's for 20 days that it's being rented, or meaning to say, like, people are able to book your place for 1 night, 2 nights, or 3 nights, and then, for 20 days, there are people who has rented it for 1 night or 2 nights. Okay? So, ibig sabihin lang noon na in a month, like there are 30 days, diba? And then 20 days out of 30 days in a month, nabubook yung place mo or yung condo unit mo for like 2 nights or 3 nights by, different persons. So, your monthly income would be 60,000 pesos. So the amortization that you only need to shoulder will be 27,964 pesos and 42 cents. Okay. Now this is just a sample case study. The rent that I'm giving you as an example, that could be higher, like, it could be 60,000 per month or 70,000 per month. It really depends on the pricing or the market value by the time that your condo unit will be delivered to you. Even for the short term rental, it could go up to as much as 3,500 pesos per night. It really depends on the market value at the time that your condo unit at Bristol will be delivered to you. So this is just a sample computation just for you to have an idea how much you will be saving if you have your condo unit rented while you're still paying with your monthly amortization from the bank. Okay. Now let's have a look at the sample case study that we have if you're no longer paying your monthly amortization. Like, say for example, you've already paid up your whole bank loan, okay, and you're no longer paying monthly amortization. How much will you be earning from your one bedroom unit with one parking lot if you're no longer paying a monthly amortization? So let's have a look again at the long-term rental. So if you're having your place rented for 50,000 a month, then obviously every month you will have a net income of 50,000 pesos. And then for short-term rental, if you're having it rented for 3,000 pesos per night and it's been rented for 20 days, then obviously you will have a net income of 60,000 pesos. So now that you have seen the potential of how much you could earn if you have your condo unit rented out as an investment for rental income properties, then maybe you're asking, why should you invest in this project now? Like, maybe you're still thinking, I could just, buy it later or invest in a different property later on. So I would like to give you a sample case study for you to visualize why you should invest in this project now at Bristol Parkway Place. So using the same example that we have, you decided to buy one bedroom unit at Bristol Parkway Place this year, 2018, for the price of 8,599,200 pesos, which is the total contract price. And then, if you will decide to buy it in 2020 with a projected price of 10,405,032 pesos, okay, your projected return on investment, if you decide to sell it in 2025 for the price of 16 million, then your projected return on investment will be 7,400,800 pesos if you decide to buy it now. Okay? But if you decide to buy it in 2020 and then sell it in 2025 for the amount of 16 million as well, then your projected return on investment will be 5,594,968 pesos. So just look at the difference, how big the difference is if you will decide to buy now rather than to buy it in 2020. Now let's say, for example, you're really in need of cash and you really want to sell the property really, really fast. And the person who bought it in 2018 wants to sell it in 2025 for the price of 12 million because, she's in a hurry to really sell the property and she needs the cash really, really fast. And then you, since you decided to buy it in 2020, and then you also want to compete with this person who's selling, the same unit that you have for 12 million, and you also decide to sell your unit in 2025 for 12 million because you want to compete with her and you also need the money really fast and you're also in a hurry. Okay, look at the difference of the projected return on investment that she will have against you. Okay, so she will have a 3,400,800 pesos return on her investment potentially, even if she sells it for 12 million in 2025. Now, since you bought this in 2020, then you will only have a projected return on investment for the amount of 1,594,968 pesos because you decided to compete with her for the amount of 12 million selling price in 2025. So just look at the difference of how much you will earn if you decide to buy this unit in 2018 rather than thinking to buy this in 2020. Okay, so there's really a big difference of investing now in this project rather than investing in this project at a later date. Okay, so there's really a big difference. Just imagine how much return on investment you could actually have if you buy it now than buying it in 2020. You would have the edge to actually compete with the people who actually bought it in 2018 as well. Whereas if you will buy this in 2020, what kind of edge will you have, or how could you compete with those who will buy this in 2018 when they could still earn as much as 3,400,000, while you will just be earning around 1,594,000 pesos. I mean, that's just not going to be fair on your part. Okay, so if you're wondering how was I able to come up with this projected prices, then again, I've used 10% as my compound annual interest rate for me to get the projected return on investment. Now, if you're thinking, okay, fine, I'm convinced it's a good investment and I can see the possibility of really earning well if I, hold this property and sell it in the future, or if I have it rented out and, make use of the rental income. But maybe you're asking, who will be your possible tenants or renters? Now, just remember that Bristol at Parkway Place is located within Philinvest City, and within Philinvest City, there's Northgate Cyber Zone. So, as you can imagine, your future tenants could be the workforce who are working in Northgate Cyber Zone or at Civic Plaza. Remember the commercial buildings that holds, different kinds of offices and businesses, and also at Northgate Cyber Zone, there's a lot of BPO companies in there and IT companies and several offices in there. And imagine the amount of workforce, okay, that is in Northgate Cyberzone and Civic Plaza. So they could be your possible renters or future tenants because they would want to live in a place that's near to their workplace. And of course, the tourists. I mean, with the kind of city that Philinvest was able to develop, like in a span of like 5 to 7 years, I'm sure it will attract a lot of tourists actually would want to stay here in Philinvest City or within the area of Alabang, Muntinlupa, or going to Cavite, Laguna, or Batangas. We also have expats. I mean, the clients of the BPO companies or the call center companies usually visit, and they usually choose hotels or places where they could stay that's near to Northgate Cyber Zone. And then the business owners or executive people who are on a business trip and they have business conferences or business meetings within the area of Alabang, Muntinlupa, or within Philinvest City. Also for families who wants to, have a staycation within Alabang or within Philinvest. And then students, okay, who will be studying at FAU Alabang or San Beda College Alabang or at MIT International School. So there's actually a huge market where you could have your possible tenants or future renters in your unit at Bristol at Parkway Place. Now, if you're wondering where you can post your property for rent, like if you are thinking of how you could actually market your unit at Bristol to have it rented out, then here are my suggestions. You could post at OLX, okay, or Airbnb, Booking.com, and through Facebook page. So you could create a Facebook page for your place at Bristol and then have it rented out. Like you decide whether to have it rented for short-term rental or for long-term rental. Now, here are sample listings and reviews. So I'd like to give you a glimpse or show you what other unit owners within Philinvest City are already doing to have their place rented out. Because I'm sure you're thinking na it's easy to say that, you could just post it in OLX or create a Facebook page or post it in Airbnb. But what are the possibilities that there will be really people who will be renting out the place if I buy a unit at Bristol Parkway Place? So I'm going to show you some listings and reviews that some of the unit owners or condominium owners that who bought or invested projects within the Philinvest City. Okay, so let's check Airbnb first. Okay, so if I type here Alabang, let's say for example I'm a tourist and I want to stay with a unit or a hotel or a place near Alabang or in Alabang area. So just going to type Alabang here and then select this one. Okay, so this is what came up, okay, from choosing Alabang as the place where I would want to stay. So as you can see here, there's this one, the comfy hotel-like condo unit. It's from 3,013 pesos per night. And then if you also look at the map here, so these are the rates of the places where you could stay at here that is listed here in Airbnb. Okay, so you will have an idea of how much you would want your place to be rented out. Okay, so if we take a look at this one, if we click this one, so that we will know where it is located, what kind of place it is, and the reviews as well. And then we could check out the photos of the place. So those are the major considerations that most of the renters would look at. I mean, the photos of the place, how equipped or fully furnished it is, and how comfortable it will be for them, and how many guests could actually stay in that place. So for this one, okay, it's for two guests, and then it's 3,013 pesos per night. Okay, so as you can see here, what they highlighted, okay, as an advantage for those who will be staying in this place is that it's a hotel-like condo unit, and it's at Philinvest City, Alabang. Short walk to Festival Mall, one of the biggest mall in the Philippines, and then transport hub, and then 10 to 15 minutes to Airport Makati via Skyway. It has an access to hotel lobby and coffee shop and other hotel facilities, and also a fast internet of 20 megabytes per second, or Mbps. Okay, and these are the amenities that it has. The house rules, okay, so you could read all the rules, and then the accessibility, elevator, and it has 11 reviews. And look at the reviews, almost 5 star. Okay, and then so if we will read some of the reviews here, it says definitely a good place to stay around the Alabang Fininvest area. It's conveniently located near transportation and malls, and he's happy to go back and book again. Okay, should time permit. Now this one, as you can see, it's a foreign national. I mean, the apartment is better than most hotel apartment rooms you'll find, so it's a good review again. And the location is perfect, being only a 5 minute walk to the open markets, wet markets, and only 5 minute walk to the massive festival mall. See? So this is really something that people look out. And if you're planning to invest in Bristol, I mean, the possibility of having a lot of people that would be renting out your place because of the location accessibility, as well as the amenities and how comfortable your unit would be for your possible renters. A great place to stay while in Alabang. Location is excellent for visiting. Festival Mall. See, the mall is huge by Western standards. They really like Festival Mall. So those are the sample reviews for this property. Now let's have a look at the other properties and what price. So there's another furnished studio unit in Philinvest Alabang. It's 883 pesos per night. There's also a condo unit at Entrata Alabang, which is also within Philinvest City. It's at 1,818 per night. And look at the reviews, okay? So there were 78, good reviews. And then there's a studio type condominium at Philinvest Alabang for 1,455. And then there's another one which is 2,182 per night. If you look at the reviews, I mean, this only speaks of, the people who are actually renting this condo units that is in Alabang or that is within Philinvest City. Vivant Condo is also within Philinvest City. Okay. And this one, it's a bedroom business suite in Alabang. There are 106 reviews, good reviews. Okay. So if you're thinking, if it's really possible for you to have your place rented out here in Airbnb, then as you can see here, you can just have a look with what kind of reviews that this condo unit owners are getting. Okay. So the more good reviews that you get, then the more, renters will probably choose your place. Now let's take a look at olx.ph. Okay, let's type in condo for rent. Now, more or less with OLX, what you could see are for long-term rentals, like how much it will be per month. So let's just have a look. Okay, so this is an example of a condo, two-bedroom condo for rent in the V Flats, which is also a project of Philinvest City, and it's at 95,000 pesos per month. Okay, so wow. I mean, just imagine how much you could have it rented out as well once you have your condo unit turned over to you. Okay, so these are the details that you could see. Okay, now what are the other properties that are for rent in Alabang? Then let's take a look at booking.com. So let's put here Alabang. Okay, so let's put a check-in and check-out date, and let's do some searching. Okay, so there's one in Somerset, Alabang, and look, it's for 5,900 pesos. Okay, so this is a condo hotel, and it has wonderful reviews. Look, 305 reviews. And then, as I've mentioned, there's also a Zumi Boutique Hotel. And then there's this one, it's a residence hotel, Parque España, for 10,000 pesos. See, imagine, I mean, you could actually leverage your price with these hotels because it is within your area. Okay. And then at Crimson Hotel, it's 3,800 pesos. The Bellevue Hotel is at 4,500. And then Acacia Hotel is at 6,480. All that I've mentioned of what, what kind of lifestyle those people who will be living in the South, or for your future renters, what kind of lifestyle they will be having. So Titan Condo at the Levels Alabang, which is also a project of Philinvest City. And look, they're having it rented for 2,498 pesos. And then this is another one at Enchata Alabang. So as you can see, there's really a lot of potential for your place to be rented out. You could either choose to have it listed at Airbnb or at OLX if you want a long-term rental, or at booking.com. And then if you go to Facebook, okay, I've actually seen one, the Lavi Flats, which we've actually seen at OLX, which is being rented for 95,000 pesos per month. So it's a matter of strategy of how you are going to market your condo unit at Bristol. So there's definitely a big potential for you to earn rental income from your property at Bristol. So now that you have seen and you were able to visualize and realize the reasons why this condo unit at Bristol Parkway Place would be a good investment. Now you might be thinking, what if I'm not really looking at it as an investment? What if I would want to actually live there? And why would you choose this as your home? Well, I'll give you reasons for you to choose this as your home. First is the prestigious corner address. Okay, Bristol Parkway Place is located in the Millionaires Row at Philinvest City. When we say Millionaires Row, it means that all of the properties that are on that road or on that specific row are worth millions. Okay, and when we say millions, it's like 5 million above. Okay, now, if you're the type of person who value prestige in your life, then having that prestigious corner address and belonging to that millionaires row at Phil Invest City would, surely mean something, and it will speak of the achievements or what you have actually reached in your career or even in your business. Now, another reason for you to consider this as your home is the picturesque view of the Laguna de Bay and Alabang skyline from your balcony. And then another reason is having a private retail therapy that is just within your reach, because there will be shops and some leisure rest and relaxation that you will have because of the amenities that Bristol at Parkway Place will be having. Okay, and you could just go down there and visit the shops that will be available in the on the ground floor of the Bristol Parkway Place building. And then also another reason are the refined interiors, because we know that you're investing your hard-earned money. Well, Bristol Tower is actually giving you, refined and elegant interiors into your living spaces, so that you will really appreciate why did you invest in this condo unit to be your home. It's nice to look at your home or your living space, knowing that it has all the elegant and refined interiors that you could actually dream of. Now, what are the amenities? Okay, so it's important for you to know the amenities that you will be having once you get to live, or your future renters will be able to enjoy. Okay, so first is the balcony at night. I mean, all the units will have balconies, so you would be able to have, the picturesque view of the Laguna de Bay or the Alabang skyline during the night. And then the retail shops, it's a walkable environment, so just go down to the ground, to the ground floor, and you'd be able to dine in or have some coffee with the shops that will be available there. And then the Sky Garden, there will be a Sky Garden where you get to enjoy, again, a picturesque view. And then the Sen-inspired amenities. And you or your future renters will also enjoy the Sen-inspired amenities, such as the swimming pool, the kiddie pool, landscape pool deck, tree courtyard, function room, fitness center, children's gym play, elegant water feature, grand reception, a private circular driveway, meditative yoga deck, and a library and an entertainment center. Now, the condominium has also its own building features, such as an exclusive main lobby or reception area, two high-speed passenger elevators, one freight service elevator, centralized mailroom, building administration office, building maintenance room, a driver's lounge, an integrated multi-level basement parking. A retail promenade at the ground floor provides an evolving entertainment landscape. And what are the floor plans and designs? So this is the floor plan for a one-bedroom unit. Now, the one-bedroom unit is actually an excellent starter place for, single people who are ready to make their mark in the world. Or, I mean, as an investment, you could invest in a one-bedroom unit. And then we have here the artist perspective of a one-bedroom living and dining area and a one-bedroom master bedroom. This is how it's going to look like. And then we have here the two-bedroom unit floor plan. Okay, so a two-bedroom unit is an ideal for dynamic singles or young couples to create special moments with their loved ones. Or as I've said, as an investment, you could also invest in a two-bedroom unit. Now, this is an artist perspective of a two-bedroom master bedroom and a two-bedroom living and dining area. Now, what are the benefits of buying a unit in Bristol at Parkway Place? So, as I have shown you a detailed project presentation of the Bristol at Parkway Place, as well as the reasons for why would you choose this as a good investment or even as your home, and how could you possibly earn from it, and the accessibility as well as the location, the security, the community, and the lifestyle that you or your renters will actually enjoy in buying a unit at Bristol at Parkway Place. I would actually want you to answer it for yourself, what benefit it will give you if you decide to buy a unit in Bristol at Parkway Place. So I would like to ask you these questions that you would want to ask yourself for you to be able to get to a decision whether you would want to invest in Bristol at Parkway Place, or if you will choose Bristol at Parkway Place as your home for your family. Do you want to live in an exclusive and secured community? Do you want value for your money as part of your investment goals? Do you want to enjoy a lifestyle that speaks of your achievements? And do you want a healthy balance of making good memories with your family while building your business or career? Or do you want to create lasting memories that your whole family will cherish? Now, you could also ask this question if, as an investor, would this be questions that my future renters would consider if they would want to rent my place? Like, if they would have the kind of lifestyle, or would they enjoy the place if they rent it out from you? So I'd like to leave you with these questions. As an investor or a first-time home buyer considering Bristol at Parkway Place, think on it, reflect on it, and decide on it if you really want to invest at Bristol at Parkway Place. And if you do decide to get an investment or to choose Bristol at Parkway Place as your first home for your family, then I'd be glad to assist you. So if you have any questions or any concerns about this project at Bristol at Parkway Place, so this is Lourdes Galang from the PhilippineProperties.com, and I hope you've actually learned a lot from the detailed project presentation of one of the projects of Filigree, which is the Enclave Alabang. So if you have any questions or if you have any concerns about our project, then you could contact me with the details that is showing on your screen right now. You could call me or text me on my mobile numbers. You could also send me an email. You could visit my website, thephilippineproperties.com, to check for more projects that we have available. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more tips on how to invest and to get updated with the latest real estate properties here in the South. And also, please like my Facebook page as well as follow me on my Instagram account. Okay, so thank you for listening. Thank you for watching my presentation for the Enclave Alabang, and see you on the next project. Bye!